Let me be brutally honest with you. If you're posting on Instagram every day, but you're not doing reels, you're not being consistent, you're just being active. And those two things are not the same. I see this all the time with OnlyFans creators. You post stories every day, cute selfies, promo captions, feed posts, maybe a carousel a week. And you think, I'm consistent, but why am I not growing? And here's the hard truth. Instagram does not reward effort, it rewards format. And right now, that format is Reels. And what I mean when I say that is you can post 100 feed posts and still reach the same 300 people over and over again, because feed posts are for your audience and not for your growth. So I'm gonna do a little breakdown of why feed posts don't grow you anymore. So Instagram has two modes, retention and discovery mode. So with retention, that's feed posts, carousels, stories. They keep your existing audience warm. What retention actually means in simple terms. So retention is how long people stay engaged with you. For example, you post a YouTube video and if they stay and watch your whole video from the start, they have got high retention. And high retention towards you is awesome, and that's what we're after. So yeah, with Instagram, it's how long they watch your videos, how often they come back to your page, and how many of your posts they see in a row, whether they follow after first exposure. Then you got OnlyFans. So how many subscribers renew, how long they stay subscribed for, and how often they open messages, and how frequently they tip or buy pay-per-views, right? So retention is not nice to have. It is the algorithm's favorite signal and your income's foundation. And when a potential sub has high retention to you, they're most likely to become a whale or a VIP and, in simple terms, a big spender. So discovery mode. So discovery mode is Reels, right? That's how Instagram finds you new people. If you're not posting Reels, you're basically telling Instagram, I don't want new followers, I'll just recycle the same audience forever. And that's why your OnlyFans plateaus, has random good days and bad days, and depends on shout outs, depends on paid promos, and it feels unstable. It feels really unstable. So with discovery mode, so most creators think Instagram's growth is all about followers. It's not. It's actually about being in discovery mode. So what discovery mode actually means. So discovery mode means Instagram is showing your content to people who do not follow you yet. And that's it, just plain and simple. Instagram is showing your content to people who do not follow you yet. When you're in discovery mode, your Reels hit explore, your content gets pushed to non-followers, new people see you every day without you chasing views, and growth becomes automatic. And once you're in discovery mode, you'll actually notice it. Like, you'll know when you're in discovery mode, because you'll start to get more followers out of nowhere, you start to get more likes, more engagement, more views on your story, more views on your feed posts, and you'll get way more subs in. So what happens when you're not in discovery mode? Only your followers see your content, growth stalls, your OnlyFans income caps, and you're stuck recycling the same audience. So if you're an organic creator with no paid ads, no big promo pages, Reels are not optional, they are your lifeline. And here's why. Reels get shown to non-followers, right? And this is the only content type where Instagram aggressively pushes your content to strangers. So that means more profile visits, more link clicks, more OnlyFans subs, and more long-term growth. I've seen creators post one 7-second reel that brings 10 to 100K views, 500 plus profile visits, 50 to 200 new subs. Feed posts will never ever do that. And that reason is because Reels compound. A reel can go viral 3 days later, 1 week later, even 30 days later. Feed posts die within 20 to 48 hours, while Reels literally work while you're asleep. The real reason creators avoid Reels and why it's costing you money. So most creators say, I don't know what to post. I'm not good at videos. I hate editing. I don't want to show my face, or I feel cringe. But what you're really saying is I'm choosing comfort over growth. But every creator making serious money is doing reels. Every single one. Not because they love them, but because they understand leverage. And without reels, you can't grow because there's no leverage. So you need to get over that fear, and you need to get out of your comfort. Every successful person does not stay in their comfort zone, whether that's in business, people who sing, people who do a sport. They do not stay in their comfort zone. You have to go out of your comfort zone to actually grow. And that's where growth happens. And yeah, you're right, like it can be cringe, but getting over that cringe barrier and that cringe wall is so worth it. Like, it's so worth it. The get back you get is crazy. And just to post cringy reels, like, it's so worth it. And if you don't post reels, you're missing out and leaving serious money on the table. So you'll think of it like reels are free traffic, right? You are sitting on the most powerful free traffic source on the internet, right? Instagram is literally saying, please post reels, we will push you. But what you're saying is, no thanks, I'll just post selfies to my feed. And that's literally like owning a Ferrari and pushing it down the road instead of turning the actual engine on. Do you know how like retarded that is? Like, I can't think of anything more retarded than that. Like, I'm just being real. If Instagram's literally saying to you, please post reels, we will push you, you're just saying no, thank you. Like, you're just saying no. And it's like you don't want to grow. Like, you actually just don't want to grow. You want to be stuck in the same situation, the same pain that you're feeling, and you don't want it to change, all because you're scared. And you're either scared, you're either too lazy, or you just want to go out your comfort zone, and you're just going to be stuck there forever until you do something. And it is just like owning a Ferrari and pushing it down the road instead of turning the actual engine on, which is just crazy to me. But reels are literally the answer. So, you want to do reels, right? You want to do reels. So, what you should be doing instead, right? So this is the most simple system, right? So if you want organic growth as an OnlyFans creator, here's the minimum daily checks you should be doing, right? So you should at least be doing 3 reels per day. Anything between 5 to 10 seconds is enough, with 3 to 5 stories and at least 1 call to action to link in your bio, right? And if you're stuck and have no ideas, here are some real content verticals and ideas. So you've got the more simple, and then you've got the more complex reels. So the simple ones I would advise you do if you haven't done reels before. Go sweat out and go kill doing simple reels. And then once you got used to that, once you got used to making and creating real content and Instagram content, like actual content, then you can move on to more complex. But first, nail this down and make sure you get this right, because if you don't get this right, then I'm pretty confident and sure that you're not going to get this right. So you got on-screen text verticals, where you've got the verticals where it's just you're posting and you've got the text on the screen, as simple as that. Then you've got the talking verticals. See, this could be a complex as well. This all goes down to how confident you are and how well you can actually speak and how well you can talk on camera. So if you can talk on camera and you are confident, then this is so simple for you. Look at car confessions, right? For example, literally go sit in your car and literally put the camera on in front of you, record, and just talk about a relatable problem that everyone has, or something relatable that everyone can relate to. That's literally it. Or you don't even have to do car confessions. You can just do talking, just normal talking ones. But yeah, if you are confident, then yes. But if you're not confident, do leave it to later and you can work up to it. Then you got transitions, literally as simple as it gets. You literally just have a transition in the reel. Then you got get ready with me, right? Obviously everyone knows what get ready with me is. You literally just record yourself literally getting ready. So simple. Then you got mirror verticals, so record yourself in the mirror either doing an action or doing something sexy. Then you got posing vertical, literally the same similar thing. You've got posing where you just pose in the reel, you just pose in front of the camera. Then you got dance vertical, right? So this also, you don't have to do this one. If you can dance, then I highly recommend doing a dance vertical because they can really do well. But if you can't, it's nothing too stressful. But yeah, you could, dance verticals are simple as hell. Then you got lip syncing trends, so literally basically a TikTok, the most simplest vertical you can get, just lip sync a song. And make sure to move the camera angles, make sure to show facial expressions, but make it a bit sexy as well. That would do well. Then you got the vlog vertical, so you're literally just recording a vlog. As simple as that, literally recording your day, or if you've got something exciting, you're going to a party, you're going to a dinner, or you got such a busy day, literally vlog it. Because vlogs are so good because they show your personality so well. And if nothing can show your personality, vlogs definitely will. So now you're doing simple reels consistently with no problems at all. So now you want to move on to some more complex reels, which is a meme vertical. So it's you reacting to a meme. The reason why it's complex is because you have to have editing behind it. You have to actually edit the reels. You have to edit the memes in. And you're reacting to a meme. Then you've got the Omegle vertical. So these can be complex. So if you have a MacBook or a PC or a laptop, you can download software OBS, and it's not on Omegle, it's Omi TV, but records yourself using OBS and the actual screen records on Omi TV, and then you can have the Omegle vertical. But if that's too much and you don't really understand, you can literally have your camera on like the side, like literally have your camera on the side like this, on the side, while you're looking and recording your laptop and your PC. You can do it like that. That works really well as well. And yeah, but obviously that's more complex because it's way more complicated than just doing simple ones. Then you've got talking verticals again. So if talking is something you struggle with, like with your confidence and on camera, then yeah, it's going to be more complex and it is going to take you a couple of times, and it is going to take practice to get good at the talking verticals. But once you do practice, you will do well. Then you got try not to laugh verticals. So literally as simple as it gets, try not to laugh, but obviously it's the recording and it's the editing behind it. Then you got Snapchat vertical. So Snapchat vertical is literally like recording from Snapchat's lens, right? You've got the caption, you got Snapchat's caption, you're the text, and you have to record either like a scenario or something like sneaky, for example. You could put like someone secretly recording you outside the bedroom while you're getting changed. That's just an example. And you literally just had a Snapchat caption right on it, just like it's filmed on Snapchat. That's literally Snapchat vertical. So with skits, you definitely need more than one person. These are more for like recording comedy-wise, and these are definitely more staged as you are playing out a scenario. What this all actually comes down to is you do not need high production. You need consistency and volume. So now that's all covered, you need the real mindset shift. So stop thinking, is this cringe, or this is cringe doing this, to start thinking, will this bring traffic? Because reels are not art, they are distribution, and distribution is how you make money. So start thinking, how is this going to make me more money? Will this bring in more traffic? Instead of thinking of this is going to be cringe. And then once you've got that mindset, that's so key. And once you've got that mindset, everything will work and everything will become 10 times easier. And you will definitely outgrow, 100%, you will outgrow the creators that are scared or thinking that this is cringe, and they will just never grow out of their comfort. They will never grow on their page. So if you're consistent but you're not growing, it's because you're consistent in the wrong format. So to change this, start posting reels, Post badly, post messy, post imperfectly, but post. Because the creator who posts 100 reels will always beat the creator who posts 100 feed photos every single time. So that's it for this video. I hope this video brought you value. Go implement from what you've learned from this video. And if you've got any questions, feel free to put it in the comments down below. I read every single one. If not, you can DM me on Instagram at BampsOFM. But yeah, that's it for this video. See you guys in the next one. Let's go crush it.